12 o'clock, something like that, so she'll actually run the place later. Now, what we need to know today is, does everybody understand the issue with grid today versus tow pilots, or for the rest of the contest? We have a new trouble with insurance regulations. So there's a group of you who are insured or who are members of a club, and that club is an SSA chapter. There are members of you who may be with SSA but are just independently insured, in an organization that is not a chapter. Those people need to be towed by a commercial tow pilot. The people who belong to SSA chapters can be towed by a private tow pilot. And so we actually have two subgroups of the grid, and it's the left side is private pilots, and the right side is commercial pilots. Look at the grid and understand where you are, because instead of as the week goes on, you will not rotate all through the grid. It's the left side will rotate amongst themselves and the right side will rotate amongst themselves. And as long as you understand that you're one of the ones that needs to be on the commercial side or the private side, you'll make our lives a lot easier, because as you can see, we're trying to, in the middle of a contest, we're saying, that tow plane can't go over there, he must go over here, which, welcome to insurance world and how it affects us. But that's the issue, that's the solution, and we're gonna have to play with it. So, okay, the grid has not been painted yet because it's been raining, and latex paint, there's no point in putting it on wet grass because it just goes away. So today there will be four tow ropes marking the front of each line. Understand that if you're fourth in line, leave about four positions ahead of you, and that's as good as it'll get. We'll try to, if it dries out, if the grass gets dry today, we'll paint numbers out there. No water today. It's silly. The weather is just not. The weather is just not today. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. And let's see, toes. We would like you, if you are tied down over here, we would like you not to pull out onto the grass at midfield and go to the grid. We would like you to go down the side and then either hand push, or we will have club members take you out to the grid with golf carts. But we're trying to keep from destroying the field, and mud management is what's going on. So the people that are down there, we've given permission, as long as they stay very close to this edge of the field and just sneak down this edge, that's fine. But also please report back to us what you're doing. In other words, is this okay, or are we wrecking the field condition, and should we think of something else, some other way of getting you down there with golf carts? So just the only two announcements I have are the operations director is this fellow, and basically, so he's the guy to go to for where is the grid, what's going on with that, what are the and operational questions, and the weatherman is 711.
One more amplification of the towing down from this end. When you're towing down, if your wingtip isn't just about hitting the trees, you're not far enough off the airport. Stay way over to the side, please.
Okay. Where? Yes.
Who's the scorer?
Scorer is Andrew Dignan. He works in the morning and comes out here. If you fly today, hand in a trace. If you take a tow today, hand in a trace. Okay.
On the grid, if you're on the left side and the first one to the grid, take the middle position.
If you're on the grid on the left side first, do what?
There's two people on the left side of the grid.
Yeah.
In your row. Can the first one to the grid take the inside row?
No, there is a grid sheet there.
It's just
inner people. With this commercial private thing, I let that.
On the left side, you could have the first one there.
Okay, very good.
Middle.
Thank you. Very good idea. On a 4-row grid, what he's saying is that the two middle rows shall have preference. So if you to get on the grid first. So if your number puts you on either of the outer rows, please push about 50 to 100 feet, back so that people can push in easily to the two center rows.
Real quick.
And then at grid time, put the planes in.
I will have a large gap in the middle anyway.
Oh.
And we'll,
Yeah.
as soon as the people come, we'll push the two outside.
But it
We'll-
is still.
Yeah, we'll take care of the logistics out there.
It still does work. That works real well, though. Anyway, okay. Where's the weatherman?
Heidi.
He's hiding.